Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Prototech tip. My name's Chris, and today we're going to take a deep dive back into Protocase Designer Enterprise. This time we're going to go look at the ability to create dimension drawings for your Protocase Designer files and how this new feature can significantly speed up the design to manufacturing process. So, let's get into it. So traditional CAD software is difficult to translate from design to real parts in hand because the software doesn't embody manufacturing constraints. Plus, it's not set up for fast quoting. Every part of the design process is slower and your project timelines suffer. That's why we've created professional design software that's directly integrated with our fast custom manufacturing. Protocase Designer is a simple but powerful CAD design software that's seamlessly integrated with our revolutionary mass custom manufacturing process, eliminating design latencies and making sure that we still build your custom parts and enclosures in a lightning fast 2 to 3 days. Now with Protocase Designer Enterprise, we've taken all of the things that you love about Protocase Designer and added in some exclusive features. One of those features being the ability to create dimension drawings directly inside the software. Our all-new Dimension Drawings feature was heavily requested by not only our customers, but our own internal engineering and design services team. This feature allows you to verify your models with precise accuracy, keyword being precise. These drawings provide information about the size, shape, and features of the design, such as lengths, widths, diameters, angles, tolerances, and more. You can even add editable text notes to meet your organization's specific requirements and create fully dimensioned PDF drawings of your design. Now it's all about working smarter while still meeting those critical design deadlines. So let's take a look at this feature by first opening Protocase Designer. So to get started, I'm just going to open up a basic template that I have saved in my shared library. Now, which reminds me, if you haven't checked out our video for the collaborative shared library feature for Protocase Designer Enterprise, we put the link for that video in the description below. So to start creating some dimension drawings for this panel, we can go ahead and select the drawing button at the top menu. This is going to open up the new Dimension Drawings editor. By default, this is going to create a full page for your assembly with all of the default views, and then it's going to create a page for each part. But in this case, we just have a simple panel, so this is the only part. Now because this is a panel, let's say I don't want these views here. I can hold Shift and left click to select them all and then just right click and delete. Now we are just left with the top and isometric views, which is a much more clean look. We can also highlight these and toggle between hidden lines showing, hidden lines not showing, or a wireframe or a field view. So let's go ahead with the field view, and now that we only have these two views, I'm going to go ahead and change the page scale so it fits onto the page a little bit better. So now that we have the views that we want to dimension, let's go ahead and cover the actual modes of this editor. So just like the default 2D editor in Protocase Designer, you have your Move mode. This is just used for moving objects around the page. Next to that, we have the actual Dimension mode. This is where you'll create your actual dimensions. So once we're in this mode, when we mouse over objects, you'll see these little snap points. This is what we can dimension to. So if I left click on the snap point, you can see that it starts to draw. And then if I select this snap point over here, it's going to snap in and give me my dimension line. So we'll create one for the width, and then we're going to create one for the height as well. So next to the dimension mode, we have the ability to add text to the page. Now this is just a free-form text note that you can add to your drawing. Once you're in this mode, if you left click on the page and begin typing, there's your text. And the final mode next to text is called Callout. Now this is similar to text, except it will draw a leader arrow from where you select. So you get the snap points similar to the dimension lines. So let's say we want to call out this circle cutout. We can select that, move the mouse outside, left click again, and then it's going to prompt you to enter some text. Now at any point after we have some text placed on the page, we can double click it and it'll open up this little window where we can then edit it. Now the same thing applies for the callouts as well. Starting with the top left, we have the option to add a new page. So when we select this, we get the option for a full new assembly view, or you'll see one for each part here as well. So I'll just select full assembly, and then let's say I accidentally deleted some views because it can happen. We have the option to add them back in with this Add View button next to the Add Page. Now this is going to just prompt you to select which views that you actually want, so we can go ahead and select isometric and click OK. Now we've already covered page scale, but next to page scale we have all of the options for different page sizing. Now these are just typical PDF printer page sizes, and if we no longer need this page, we can actually delete pages just by going up and closing up the tab. We also have an Edit Zones button. This is going to allow you to configure these page zones around the margin. So if I select this, you can change the number of horizontal and vertical zones. Or if you didn't want this all together, you can just set it to 0, and that's going to totally hide it all together. So moving on from Edit Zones, we have the option to save views. When we click Save Views, this is actually going to persist our dimensioned view to our PDA file. So if I save and then exit, the next time that I select drawing, it will actually just load up my previously saved drawings. And finally, we have the option to create a PDF. This is going to generate a PDF of my dimension drawings, and then we can check that out by opening it. And there you have it. That pretty much covers everything for the new Dimension Drawings feature that comes with a ProtoCase Designer Enterprise subscription. Now, to sum up the importance of this feature, using Dimension Drawings ensures that every part of your design created inside ProtoCase Designer is precisely accurate, as we're going to be making it to the exact specifications. And it should also serve as the universal language between your design requirements and our engineering and design services team, which significantly reduces errors and any inconsistencies going from design to manufacturing. Now, to take advantage of the Dimension Drawings feature, we've made managing your ProtoCase Designer Enterprise subscription a breeze, as it's directly integrated inside your My Account portal. Now, to learn more about the My Account portal and how it streamlines your workflow using ProtoCase Designer, check out our previous tech tip videos in the description below. Now, if you have any questions about the Dimension Drawings feature in ProtoCase Designer Enterprise, just reach out to us at info@protocasedesigner.com. There's also so much more that you can do with this feature. Now, no matter which version of ProtoCase Designer works best for you, here's what you can always count on: a seamlessly integrated experience with our fast custom manufacturing, which means that you move from design to manufacturing without any delays or any latencies. We'll build what you've designed in ProtoCase Designer in our lightning fast 2 to 3 days. Upgrade today to ensure that your next design project is powered by ProtoCase Designer.